Hey there, fellas. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a very systematic way that you can trade candle confirmation, but wait for the best deals, top tier A+. Because I understand, like with the current rules, for some folks, it can be maybe a little bit more difficult to handle psychologically. So maybe if you fall into the bucket where you want to narrow down your trades a little bit more for like top tier A+ deals, then this is the video for you. And it's still very systematic. Like it's gonna, by the end of this video, you're gonna have very clear rules to go off of, very systematic, high quality deals. But here's the thing though, which comes with that is you're not gonna get setups left and right. You're not gonna get trades left and right, a million trades a day, right? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But you'll still get plenty. And my invitation to you, because of course you got the 7 majors in here, but my invitation to you is, you have a lot of different pairs in here, folks. You have a lot of pairs in here that you can just flip through because, and it ain't going to be too much trouble because I'm giving you very specific criteria in this video, very systematic. So it ain't going to take you much time to go through there. So you see, like you got GBP, JPY, right? Euro JPY, Euro GBP. You got, so many different things in here that you can add to your watch list if you want to, which isn't a bad idea considering that, like I said, you're not going to get it left and right. Okay. So, but without further ado, let's get right into it. Very high quality stuff, very powerful. It's going to bump the win rate up a lot for you, but you're just going to get a lot less deals. Okay. Here's what you need to do. Step number 1 is this, and this is specifically for 1 hour CC deals. Step number 1, you're going to utilize a 4-hour chart. Okay. Here's what you need to see on the 4-hour chart for a bullish CC deal. Here's what you're looking at right here. You notice how this candle right here, where my cursor's moving back and forth, you notice how that candle right there took out that low, and you notice how that failed to displace. You notice how it took that liquidity and it failed to displace. You probably heard the saying before, if you've been around long enough, that the wicks do the damage and the body tells the story. The wick did the damage there. It did the damage by taking liquidity right there. Think of liquidity as fuel for price. Liquidity is fuel for price. Remember that. Okay. And the body tells a story, right? The close tells a story. So what that does is it comes down, it collects liquidity beneath that candle low, and it fails to displace. Okay. You want to see it fail to displace for a bullish scenario on the 4-hour candle. Okay. So you're going to be hunting at very specific times. In this candle, it's in the 9 o'clock, but it doesn't matter when. Like it can be into, like, for example, 21 into 1, like whatever kill zone works for you. Okay. But in this scenario example, we got 9 o'clock. You want to see the 4-hour candle close, and you want to see it fail to displace beneath the previous candle low. Okay. Whenever that happens, the next draw, it's going to be that next candle high. Okay. Because what that tells you, each candle tells you a story that it fails to displace. It fails to displace. That shows indecision, a rejection to move lower. And the very next draw, it's going to be the high of that 4-hour candle. Okay. So that's coming into 9 o'clock. And as you understand, if you're familiar with ICT's work, power of 3 happens on each and every single candle. It's not just the weekly candle. It's not just the daily candle. It's the 4-hour candle, the 1-hour candle. Price is fractal. Okay. And where do you see manipulation? You see manipulation early. In the weekly range, in the daily range, 4-hour, 1-hour, you see it early. So what we do with the 4-hour candle, what makes it so good is we've already established a bias for that candle, and that is to reach for this bounce of liquidity up above. Okay. We've collected liquidity down here, and price is telling you that we don't want to move lower. Okay. With that failure to displace, is what that tells you, because it closed right there. It failed to displace, collected liquidity. And the next 4-hour candle draw is going to be the high right there of that candle. So here's what you're going to do next. You have a 4-hour outlook, and now you're going to go to your 1-hour chart, and this is where you're going to hunt for your candle confirmation deal. If you've been a part of the channel for a bit, you know what candle confirmation is. It's my personal model. And if you're new to the channel, then yeah, watch this video first, but then I want you to go and watch a few other videos. I'm going to leave a link to my other videos on candle confirmation in the video description below with step-by-step rules. Very systematic, very simple. Okay. But we already concluded that the draw is up here on the 4-hour. Okay. That is the 4-hour candle high. That's going to be the next 4-hour candle draw. We have liquidity down here taken. That's feeling the push up. It fails to displace in the 9 o'clock. And then what you want to see next is you want to see your candle confirmation deal in conjunction with it. So for example, you see how that candle right here has a strong close above this candle high. That confirms the CC deal. That's a bullish CC deal, okay? Your profit target is going to be this candle high if you're going off the rules that I've taught you. But you have my invitation, like you can make it your own if you want. Like if you're one of the individuals that maybe wants a little bit bigger winners and you want to shoot for a little bit more, you could shoot for this up here because that's the forward candle draw, remember? But here's my invitation, or I mean, here's another invitation. And, you know, if you just want to keep it simple with the one-to-one and all that, shoot for this high right here, okay? That's your 1 hour candle high. As I've taught it, that's the PT, the 1 hour candle high. And you can look for setups all the way up to the forward candle draw. Okay, so we got our candle confirmation deal right there. All right, we have a forward candle draw up there. It fails to displace. That's the next draw. And this is in conjunction with the draw. And that's what makes this so powerful, is the fact that that candle confirmation, you have a higher time frame outlook. It is in conjunction with the higher time frame outlook on the 4 hour chart. So we've done the work on the higher time frame and we understand that this is the next draw. And that candle confirmation deal on the 1 hour is in conjunction with that draw. Okay, so what you're going to look for next, of course, is all the proper criteria that I've already taught, which is the, you know, sweep and all that stuff. Now, of course, you're going to have this criteria, and sometimes it's not going to give you a setup because no setup is perfect, no strategy is perfect. But like you have a big bucket to go off of, you're still going to get plenty of setups. Okay, but that's what you're going to look for. That's your draw. There's your CC. You're around that high. Boom. See how it seeks that draw up there? See how it seeks that draw up there, and then once it hits that forward candle draw, it folds. You notice that? Because that is the liquidity. That is the magnet. So even though this thing ultimately went to lower prices in here, you're still able to capitalize on that forward draw and have your 1 hour in conjunction with that forward candle draw and profit. Okay. I'm going to go over another example and we're going to dig into it a little bit deeper on the lower time frame. So we're going to take a look at this 1 hour CC deal on UJ right here. What do you notice? Go to the 4 hour. So same signature here. You notice how that forward candle right there took out that high. You notice that? It pierced it. Remember, the wicks do the damage, the body tells the story. So the wick does the damage, it comes up and it collects liquidity. That's fuel. And then it fails to displace, okay, into the close in the 9. So now the next draw is going to be this right here on the forward candle. Once that closes, that's your nearest draw, is that forward candle low. And you may be wondering, like, why do you have this down here noted right here? Because this is another important detail. Whenever that fails to displace off the previous candle high, you do not want to see it take out another candle low. There's liquidity above and below each and every single candle. Remember, you want to see liquidity intact. You don't want to see that liquidity taken, because then if that liquidity is taken, that could give it the fuel it needs to run up again. Okay, the key thing here is using the forward candle outlook to give you the liquidity grab right here, but it also doesn't have any type of sell set taken on the failure to displace. So what that ensures is that your nearest, we're not worried about the weekly, we're not worried about the daily and what it's doing up there in this type of scenario. All we're worried about is what it's doing on the 4 hour next for your higher time frame. That is what makes it so simple, and that's what makes it so powerful, because as a scalper, we don't necessarily need that, but like what we are doing here is we got a 4 hour bias. So we understand that the nearest draw on the 4 hour is going to be that candle low. And then you can utilize the 1 hour CC to put yourself in conjunction with that nearest forward candle draw. And that's right there. So you see how you got, or that's right here. See, it's low, that 1 hour candle. So you see how you get that bearish CC right here. And I was just talking about a moment ago about power of 3, right? Having the manipulation run. Because what you do into the next forward candle into 9 o'clock is you have a bias. You know that this down here is going to be your draw based on the work that we did on the 4 hour chart. And now you're going to look for the manipulation run higher away from that draw. Because just like with the weekly range, just like with the daily range, what do you typically see first? What you typically see first is the manipulation run, okay, on that range. And it's the same thing with this scenario with the scalp deal. You can look for the manipulation run. And in that manipulation run, it's where you're going to look for your liquidity grab. It's where you're going to look for your lower time frame premium. Okay, so if you've been following along with the model, you know what to do next. But for the newer folks, here's what you're looking for. Step number 1, you need to see a strong close on the 1 hour candle. Right there is your strong close on the 1 hour candle into 9. That is what gives you your bearish CC. So you know your PT is going to be that low right there. But what you need to do next is you need to go to the 15-minute. And what you're going to do on the 15-minute is you need to see a 15-minute bounce of liquidity grab. You need to see a 15-minute premium. When I say 15-minute bounce of liquidity grab, I mean a swing point. There's your swing point right here. Highest high in the middle, lower high on the left, lower high on the right. There's your swing point, and you want to see a premium. Take your Fibonacci from that high to that low. Look, there's your premium. So into 9 o'clock, you want to see it come up into above 50% and take the buy side. Okay, boom. See how it tags that buy side right there? That's above 50%. It comes up above 50%. We tag out the buy side in a premium marketplace. So after you tag out that buy side in a premium marketplace, you're going to look for your confirmation signal on the 1 minute chart. That is the fair value gap, and that is a strong close beneath a short-term low. Short-term low, strong close, fair value gap. It confirms it in there. It gives you a pullback, and then you target that low right there because that's the low of the 1 hour candle of the CC, and it's the 4 hour candle draw. Boom. Just like that. So what you're doing with this and what makes it so powerful is you have the higher time frame 4 hour to go off of, and it's going to tell you where the next draw is, and you're going to put your CC in conjunction with that draw. It's very systematic. You're not going to get setups left and right, but if you utilize various pairs, you can get a bigger bucket. Okay, folks? And if you want more examples on this, make sure you leave a like on the video and comment down below that you want more examples with this strategy, because I want to know if there's actually a demand for it. If everybody is content with like what we're already doing over there with CC and the other way, then I just won't make more videos on it. But if there is a demand for it, I'll make more videos in the future with this specific top tier setup. Okay, but let me know below if that is something that you're interested in. Okay. Because if there's not, I'm not going to make more videos on it because there's no need to, right? And also, if you want to learn more about candle confirmation, you need to be in the free Discord, okay? Because I plug all my stuff beforehand. If you look right here, Mike's analysis, no hindsight, like 99% of the people in the trading industry. I plug everything beforehand, and so you can actually learn about this stuff real time with me. Okay, so link in the video description. All right, so y'all let me know if you want more videos on this topic. Subscribe, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all later.